Hello friends, today we will discuss another method of teaching English, that is Dr. West's new method. Dr. West's new method was invented by Dr. M.P. West. It is known as Dr. West's method or new method. Dr. West was the principal of the training college in Dhaka and had been the director of education in Bengal before partition. He founded the then prevailing method, direct method, inadequate to teach the Indian students. So, he propagated his own new method which removed some of the limitations of the direct method. According to Dr. West, the aim of teaching English in India is quite different from those of elsewhere. In India, English should be taught because English promotes internationalism and brotherhood. It is a medium of communication among people in different parts of the world. No Indian language is rich in field of science. English broadens mental faculties. Emphasis on developing reading ability was the core of Dr. West's new method. The direct method had emphasized on the development of speech ability, but this new method lays stress on development of reading ability. West says the bilingual child does not need to speak his sound language English much, but rather to read it. So, the main aim of teaching English, according to Dr. West, is development of reading ability. He emphasized on reading abilities. Indian children have less approach to speak English. So reading is a passive activity and Kirkman thinks reading a language is by far for the shortcut road to learning to speak and write it. Surrender value of reading is very high. Surrender value means proportionate amount of benefit derived from attending an incomplete course of instruction. For example, students after learning schools can continue self-education by reading English material. By reading, pupil can have an idea of the structure of English. He can also develop a taste of English language. Reading will facilitate speaking as well as writing. To acquire reading ability is easier than acquiring speaking ability. Now let us discuss the types of reading ability. First is oral and second is silent. Dr. West suggests that much stress should be laid on silent reading, but it should not be introduced directly. Oral reading should always precede silent reading. Reading book in solitude with ease, inherent and pleasure. Vocabulary. Dr. West has differentiated reading vocabulary from that of speaking vocabulary. According to him, when we speak, we can use what words we please, and a skillfully selected vocabulary may adequate to express all our ideas. The speaking vocabulary has form words as well as the content words. Form words are the structure or words we talk and write. Content words are the noun or the other words we talk about. In this method, the main emphasis is on reading vocabulary, which contains words used by writer of English. Form words are structured and function words. Form words are those words which all through some of them might also be full word meaning content, primarily or largely. as means of expressing relationship of grammatical structure. According to Dr. West's new method, a comprehension test is necessary. In this method, the comprehension test is taken by the teacher by asking questions. The test should be non-linguistic in nature. Now let us discuss the merits or advantages of this method. It inculcates the habit of reading in the students. Reading serves as a active knowledge, that is speaking or writing. Reading develops power of speech. It develops a taste of literature. It enhances the vocabulary. Now let us discuss some of the demerits of this method. According to educationists, ability to speak is easier than ability to read. English is a living language, hence we cannot ignore its active aspect, that is speaking and writing. Reading does not keep in improving pronunciation. So hence we can conclude that Dr. West emphasized on a new method that was based on one of the skills of English, that is reading. And he was emphasizing it because students will have a new interest in reading and they will create the interest towards literature. Thank you.